Hello there. Oh,
Hello?
I can hear myself.
What up? Oh, there you go.
Hello. Hi, Flambeau, above me.
What up? How you doing?
I'm good. I've been excited for this one. So much stuff that we've had going on with Brawl League. That I'm really happy to bring this on. I'm happy to have you here. Mainly because you've been doing a lot in the last week or so for Brawlhalla. Um, Joined with me as normal is my co-host Luca and other guest Squall in the corner,
Hello.
which I had to learn how to pronounce his name for this stream.
No one knows how to pronounce it first time.
Hey, I did.
That's because you're Welsh.
Hey. Yeah.
So anyway, if you guys want to introduce yourselves, Flambeau, just for anyone who hasn't heard of you or seen you, introduce yourself and what do you do?
Me, I am Flambo. I am that dude. All I really do is I talk about video games and talk about video games some more. That's kind of it. If you don't know me by now, you just ain't watching Brawlhalla, bro. I do this shit like every weekend. Like I don't,
I mean,
I don't know.
what, yesterday you were with Keglanek, myself, Left Stick, and Toast casting.
Yeah, that was great.
Man, I haven't casted since 2017, by the way. That was my first time back on in a while. But and then last weekend combo breaker, weekend before that combo breaker. You've been out here for Brawl.
Yeah, the next week we got what summer champs, and then we got summer champs for like 2 weeks, and then low tier cities coming up, and then I don't know. Valhalla's schedule is kind of crazy. Like, there's not really much time for breaks in between weekends, and then you work 40 hours during the week, and it's like, damn, bro. It's like you got a job on a job, but it's fine. Man, they're still asking me for kisses, bro. Man.
You're not getting away from that. They
Oh
want
man.
they want that Flambeau kiss.
Only flams. Only flams.
Dude, I heard they got an uwu out of you yesterday.
They got oh whoa. I did not. I will refuse to say the other. That one ain't coming out my mouth. Not
Fair
yet.
enough. Squall, also introduce yourself. You're one of the Brawl League team, so just maybe say
Yeah.
what you do.
Well, I'm one of Brawl League's new tournament organizers, and I've been working on some cool stuff recently.
That is true. You have been under supervision of Luca. Odd supervision that I don't know why I give, but hey ho. But I want to talk about yesterday, cause what was raised, like $800 total for?
Yeah. Cause I don't know the exact number. I know when I spoke to Lefstick kind of toward the end of the cast, he said that I think there was like some donations raised between like the Bagel stream and Boomy stream, and then there was like at least $400 or $500 that was raised from registration alone for the event. So
Yeah.
we must be like somewhere up there. I don't know.
Let me have a look in the charity thing. 170 raised from just the stream, plus the 400 from the tournament, which is the 40 competitors, and then Batonic matching every sign up with
Oh yeah, Batonic.
for an extra $400. That's almost $1,000
Almost right. It was the
from
970, right?
yeah 970. That's really nice.
That's a pretty good number.
It's a lot of money.
It is. It's surprising how much we've been able to raise as a community for that. Do you know how much we're on actually for that, or should I check that as well? Because I don't know personally.
I know we hit over 5K, but I don't know the exact number.
Looking at it, we're at 5,500.
Oh, like flat?
Flat 5,500.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
But you gotta think that was what the original goal was 1,000, and the as a community have hit 5,500, like 4,500 over. That's insane as a community that people can do that. However, if you guys haven't noticed already in chat, I'm pointing that way because it's that way for me. It's gonna be that way for you guys. In chat is a giveaway for a Brawl League avatar! !join, and you enter in. You can only enter it once, and that's your entry. But
Oh.
so that's recapping yesterday. Boomy won with his insane morph techniques, which really threw me off.
Yeah, he kind of showed up with a plan. I feel like like most of the people in that tournament didn't really show up with a plan. Like you could tell that Pierre had like dabbled enough to be like, all right, I have my like one kind of broken combo that I'm gonna do. But then Boomy showed up and I was like, hey, check it out. If I land like a D light with Lance, you just kind of have to sit here for like 5 hours while I kill you. And no one really had an answer for that because no one had like developed a punish that was that crazy yet. So I ended up just kind of being like the Boomy's gonna take a dump on everyone's show, but I was fine with that. That was fun to watch. Like
It was
that's
fun.
why we had the tournament. It was chill.
Hey man, you like got to top 8 while also casting, so what can you say?
I suck. Um, and I got carried by NA servers versus EU competitors. I lagged them out. I took my dubs proudly. Who beat me? Was it Glassy? I think Glassy was the one
Yeah,
who
it was
ended up
Glassy to
smoking
beat
me in
you.
the end, right? Yeah. Like Glassy smoked my shit, dude. If that was on land, I would not have stood a chance at all. That was even it being however relatively close it was on land, Glassy would have smoked me free. But it was fun though. It was fun. I played like alters, and I didn't actually think I'd end up facing him in bracket because that was funny because I ended up buying him into the tournament and then having to play him. There's a few people where it was like that where I bought them into the tournament and I had
Yeah.
to beat him, and I was like, oh my beat, bro. But you got to keep pushing.
But so as well as that, the whole combo breaker thing. Luca and Squall, how much of combo breaker were you guys able to watch? Because like I know a lot of it was like especially NA fall and then like at least the first three are like really bad times for us in the UK, but how much were you able
Um,
to sit and watch or even compete in?
when was
Oh,
it?
Well, it was last week and the week before that.
I didn't
Yeah,
watch
because
any.
1v1s and 2v2s.
Didn't watch any.
oh,
No.
I watched a little bit of top 8, but
So
that was it. Didn't really watch much of it.
Combo Breaker was cool for me. Mainly because it was such a nice change from like what we've had before, where we used to just have the like seasonal majors, and then of course we've had like we had the CEO one shot for anyone who attended CEO. Then we had Combo Breaker and Low Tier's up next. You know, I don't know if you guys heard this. Low Tier only just cancelled their event.
Huh.
Looked here.
Low Tier City.
Is that
Yeah,
land?
I believe that. I feel like there was a lot of events that were kind of like when the virus had first started spreading kind of in the US, they were kind of scheduled later into the summer and they're like, "Oh, maybe by the time the summer hits it'll blow over." And I know Low Tier kind of took his time though cuz I know Evo canceled a bit ago, maybe like a month and some change and announced Evo online
Mhm.
and then SmashCon I still don't think has canceled yet.
Oh really?
Hey, I don't think they said anything. I don't think Shine said anything either. And I think about it, but that is definitely not happening. They just haven't said it yet. You know.
I mean, I feel like a lot of them are probably concerned of probably the same reason Jabali was. If you didn't know, if he cancelled by himself, he was liable for like the hotels and stuff that he'd had the agreements with for the events. Whereas if the government told him to cancel, then like it's covered by something like in
Mm,
legal senses, because of course it's not him that's having to cancel; it's the government making him. But it's a different one.
BCX though, you think it's gonna happen? I
Uh,
don't think it's gonna
I
happen.
don't think it's happening. Um, I want to go, but I don't think it's gonna happen, especially with one the more riots in Atlanta last night.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that. What's the word with that?
Uh, someone got shot. at a
Ooh,
Wendy's
that's
like
tough.
car park.
Yeah.
At a Wendy's, it's always a Wendy's, bro.
The Wendy's is now burning, I think.
Fuck, dude. I haven't paid much attention to it. I've been trying to look at like dig into it, but I've also been like setting things up. It's definitely what's going on right now is terrifyingly sad, but I don't know.
Yes.
Yes,
On a lighter note, we hit 25k members in Brawl League recently.
we did. Yes. Well, actually, yes, 26k. Actually, how many are we at? I've just pulled away Flambeau's cam. Oops.
Yo, it's okay. Check it out. It's Discord. I'm a Discord
I
menu.
forgot I had that. Like while as I was starting to do it, I was like, oh, it's fine, and then I just pulled Flambeau away completely. I was like,
Shout out to
oops.
Tilty for that message.
But yeah, 25k. Y'all all have
25K or like 2,500?
25,000.
Wow. Oh, damn. Okay.
Brawl League is the second largest Brawlhalla Discord,
What's the first?
the official server.
There's an official
Unfortunate.
server.
Yeah,
Who
dude.
mods that?
That's impressive.
It's owned by BMG, but like it's moderated by. It used to be r/Brawlhalla, but BMG like took over ownership of it and then proceeded from there in like 2019.
Hmm.
Is that Flambeau? Yeah, it's Flambeau.
Hey,
It's
the one
like
and only.
such a
That's like
different angle that we usually see you at.
it's a completely different room, is what it is.
Are you at like your
Like,
girlfriend's?
I live with my girlfriend, but
Okay.
we have like our own room. I'm in like a common space that we have because since we work in a call center, since my girlfriend is working this weekend, I
Ah.
can't be talking as she's trying to talk to customers. It's just like too
Mhm.
confusing. So I went to a different room.
I get you. I get you. Do you guys like? I assume you don't share a computer, but like I'm assuming your like the computer used for like tournaments and stuff is in that room.
Correct, yeah, because I'm using her laptop, but usually for
Yeah.
tournaments, I'm on my desktop. My
Fair.
computer's fire. This Mac can kind of suck my nuts though, but
Y'all good to swear on here. Don't worry.
oh,
Uh,
I am. Oh, that's awesome. Okay,
yeah.
cool. I'm a
Broly
foul mouth.
Broly's like got I think on stream it's like notifies it's like hey this is like not for young audiences
Because that's what sucks about Brawlhalla streams. I'm just like,
man they hosted me once and I was like and Sosh messaged me please don't swear I was like
thanks, Slash. I swear every other sentence. Like, like
I
that's really my shit. Like, I really just, I don't know. To me, swearing is like not swearing is like dry chicken. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I need.
Nah.
It's like the wetness of language. I don't know.
I know what you mean I know what you mean it's harder to make sentences have that sort of pop I'd say. Then again, I heard Sheepy swear for the first time like last week on their charity stream, and that threw me off.
What swear was it?
She said "fuck." Like, yeah, you're thinking Sheepy saying "fuck." It doesn't come out right, right?
I'm like thinking because I remember. I'm trying to think if I've heard Sheepy swear before. Because I know when me and Sparky shared a hotel room at like what tournament was this shit? I don't even remember. It was some tournament. Maybe it was like what was the last LAN I went to? Was it BCX? It might have been BCX, dude. It was def BCX. I remember Duke and Sheepy came by our room to just like chill, and I'm like, did Sheepy swear then? I feel like I might have heard a fuck because I was talking mad shit about anime, so that
Oh
that could have
shit!
done it, but I don't know.
Is that you're not an anime fan, or are
I'm
you
a
an anime fan?
huge anime fan, but like I have like very strong opinions because I've seen so much.
I see.
Everyone really likes
I get
not
that.
swearing is like dry chicken, huh? That was
That's
facts
a good
though.
quote. We're gonna get it. We're gonna put it on a t-shirt. Just not swearing is like dried chicken. There we go.
It's
That's all
like
you need.
no spice. All they added was salt and pepper, and they said it was seasoned. Like, are you serious?
Bruh, that's a
So,
crime.
Luca and I used to live with a person who wouldn't season their chicken, and they'd like wrap it in tinfoil and put it in the oven, and that was it done. Like it would be dried chicken, but they'd put
That's
they'd put
weird.
just salt on it.
Oh,
Nah, nah.
I only paired it with a piece of bread, bro.
Mm-mm. His chicken was with the noodles, like the
Aye.
unseasoned noodles with just some maybe a bit of soy sauce.
Oh dear.
Do they know flavor? Do they have any concept of flavor?
I don't know if he does, but he's such a nice guy. Like I'm still living with him as of like next month.
He's a good guy.
We beat him up in Worms and bully him, but
and Worms like the old school game that got
yeah,
like
dude.
re-released. Oh,
I
that's crazy.
we were like him, Luca, and I all picked up Worms WMD like 3 days ago, and we've just been like beating the shit out of each other in it.
That's
But
dope.
It's quite fun. I would recommend picking it up.
but so other than esports, what like what do we have planned for like what do you guys have planned for like your next week or so? Cause is it just work for you, Flambo? What about you, Luca? What about you, Squall? You guys haven't said much.
Oh, I'm doing some workout gardening,
What was the
which is
question?
nice.
What are you doing in the next week?
Probably working out and playing games.
I see.
That's pretty much it.
Stop talking about chicken and esports and get to the important questions. Do y'all eat chicken? Sorry, do y'all eat banana with or without the crust?
I'm
With
about to
the
say.
crust.
See, now I'm gonna ask this. How do you
Banana.
eat your bananas? Do you like you know how where the stem like the hooks the
Oh,
stem hooks? Do you eat it from the stem side or the bottom side?
I eat it from the flower side.
You said the flower side? What are you
But
calling the
yeah,
flower side of a
Yeah, what's the
banana?
flower side? Is it like
the
the
it's the stump.
oh what like the little butt at the end? You pinch the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I
I eat
crack
it
it
straight
back.
from the tree, dude.
Sometimes I just eat it whole.
What with the peel with the skin?
Yeah, I mean like the skin's the best part. Like, do you eat skinless chicken?
See, you
That is
have a
true.
point, and I don't like you have a point. Yeah, no, I don't like that you have a point there, Flambo.
Like, I feel like I mean some people will eat like white meat, but like you're really eating chicken for like the first bite. You know what I mean? You go around the chicken because you want the first bite because you want the skin.
It's like
Nobody.
you go to KFC and when you go to KFC you get that like you go straight for the skin, don't you? You don't like you don't do both. You go straight for that skin. You peel a bit of skin off.
Well,
Eat
see,
the
I
banana
guess the
skin.
first mistake is I don't go to KFC. Like, you go to Popeyes if anything, but even then, like, I feel like you hit a moment as a black person where you're like, man, KFC rocks. Now fuck KFC. Oh yeah, well, yo, Popeyes is that shit. Then you're like, fuck Popeyes, and you're like, hold up, let me just make my own fried chicken or only get like actual fried chicken instead of like this plastic shit that they're selling to me as chicken. And then like from that point, you can't really turn back. So now if I like see Popeyes or some shit, like it kind of makes me sick because I'm like, bro, that's not what real chicken is. Like you don't bring Popeyes to the cookout, you bring actual fucking fried chicken. So
So here's the problem: is the three of us are all British. We don't have Popeyes. We literally have like KFC, McDonald's, Burger King, and then like there's like 5 Chipotle and like 10 Taco Bell here. That's it.
five Chipotle, 10 taco. I mean, honestly, the
Oh,
thing
with
is like
Nando's.
I don't fuck with fast food in general anymore. Like if I get takeout, it's gonna be like from a restaurant that like
I get you.
I consider like like not like I mean there's slutty takeout Chinese some days, like sometimes you just need some Americanized like crab rangoons and house fried rice or whatever, but more often than not it's like I don't know, Thai food's kind of where it's at. If it's not Thai food, it's like Dominican food kind of slide. I don't know. Food is just great. I could talk about food forever.
Food's good. What's alright? Actually, question to all of you. Favorite type of food? I'm assuming you're gonna say like Thai, Flambo.
Thai,
Yeah. Like
like it's a tie between two things, or
no,
you
I don't
talking
know.
about like?
I'm assuming like your favorite's gonna be like Thai food, but
Like a soup
Oh,
guy.
see, that's hilarious because I did not understand that you meant like the ethnicity and not like the thing that you wrap around your neck. So I did not know where you're going with that. Like, why the fuck would I want to eat ties, bro? That's hella weird. That makes more sense. Um, I like Thai food a lot. I don't know if it's like my favorite. I like Haitian food a lot, but that's just because I'm Haitian, so like I have bias there. Um, Well, yeah, I mean, I guess just like Southeast Asian food in general, kind of is where it hits. So like some Bengali food slaps, some like Thai food will slap, some Cambodian food,
I get you. I get you.
Cambodian food. But then pasta's on the other end of that, bro. Like I love some fucking pasta, so I don't know.
What about you,
Um,
Luca?
Preferably like edible food. Be very nice.
Okay.
Like
Do you
as
like
a genre, I'd,
that's
I'm
quite a
quite liking
broad
salad right now.
selection.
Yeah,
because just
salads are
like
pretty
as
cool.
long as my food is edible, I'm good.
As long as
Yeah,
I can put it in my mouth and it won't kill me.
I gotta say
Good.
Chinese for myself. Chinese or like sushi. They're like my two go-tos. I uh I will shamelessly drive for like an hour and a half for like some good sushi.
I like to that Yo place.
Yeah, dude, yo's good.
It's a good place. I want to go again.
We can go again. I'm literally, like I'm back up in a month. As soon as like lockdown's good, like we can
You're in a
go.
mum.
Yeah.
How is the lockdown for y'all?
Uh, so it's slowly getting laxed, but like I don't like that it's being laxed.
They're thinking of relaxing the the 2 meter rule as well down to 1 meter.
Yeah, it's
That's gonna be something.
Isn't
ma-
it just as bad as it was to start off with, though? Or
yep.
is it getting better?
Yep.
Nope.
No, it's just as bad as it as before we went into lockdown.
So why does it keep relaxing?
Because the
Relaxing.
economy, dude.
The economy is collapsing.
Oh no, my money printers will stop working. I don't
I
get
feel
it.
kind of the same here though. Like the numbers definitely aren't going down enough, but people like are just acting like this shit doesn't even exist anymore. So I'm just like, bet I will sit inside my house and not go outside while everyone else is fucking rubbing butts and shit. But hey,
Yeah, man.
whatever it is.
It's like it's tough. It's not
Hmm.
really what I expected. I expected people to give more of like a crap about people, cause like every country's in like tremendous debt, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm amazed that people are caring that much about not being in debt, in the sense of like that where people were literally you can even attest to this, like were protesting staying indoors to help the vulnerable. Like I think y'all had that the worst, Flambo.
Yeah, it was. It's just like people in America are so stupid, and like there's not really jack shit you can do about it other than like just not be stupid. But you can't like the lowest common denominator is so fucking dumb that like you can't. I don't know. I don't know. There's always parts of me that I'm like, because I feel like I've done a decent job of finding like-minded slash more cognitive thinking people
Hmm.
in comparison to like the status quo, but like there's no way to like put all those people on the island together. So you just gotta kind of watch everyone be stupid or obsessed about shit that doesn't matter. Like, yo, I gotta get a haircut right now. It's like, do you? For
Like
what? Like, who you seeing? You know what I mean? Like, I
yeah,
don't.
man. Like I have all of this. My blue is like really faded, but also I have all of this like blonde that didn't dye properly. Last time I had it done in like October. I'm just like holding out, waiting for like until it's not like it's not a priority now. Like just hold out and wait. But I feel like some people are just getting haircuts for the pure sake of getting a haircut.
I'd agree. I'd say like my hair, it's just growing and just growing. I haven't done shit to it, and I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do to it. But it's like whatever. Like it is not a priority, bro.
See,
Or just buy some clippers off Amazon.
I kind of want that like Zario hair, you know, the urban one where his hair like all swooped to the side.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about that. Have like one shaved side, but
we don't got a lot of Brawlhalla cosplayers, so
you're
trying to
not
add to the
wrong.
mix.
You got like Left Stick who does like Bodvar. That's about it.
Yeah, but left stick is Bovar. Like that's
You're not
that's
wrong. He
different.
is Trucker Bodvar. He's great.
I look at that skin and I think it's based off of him, not the other way around.
I can
It's
see
just
that. I
like
can see
how
that.
Macho Man is Foda. Trucker Bovar is just left stick. I'm waiting for them to add me into the game though.
Man, who would you be though? Like which legend?
See, that's the tough part. That's the tough part because it depends how crazy they want to go with like the crossover skin. If they're trying to go like the full like 9 yards, then it doesn't really matter what legend as long as like they like make my model look right. But if they're just trying to like do a soft implementation to the game, you only got like so many options, right? Like you got Sentinel, you got Isaiah. Is that it? Is there another black dude?
Um,
That might be it, bro.
I mean, I think so. They do have like gender swaps for some crossovers, so you could be like Jala and like I think Sidra.
Sidra, yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be Mayan, you could be Queen Nai.
Queen Nai gets the pass. I'm chill with that. she got enough melanin to let it rock. Like if Queen Nai was walking around the streets of America, she'd get racially profiled. So like she passes in my
Oh,
book.
shit.
I'm okay with it.
What about you two, Luca Esquao? What legends would you be if you could be a skin?
Oh.
I
Ooh,
am
something with a bow.
Actually,
For me.
same.
Could
see.
be like Koji.
Look at these nerds who are like wanting to be something that something that like Flamber's just like I want to be anything. I just want to be there.
Yeah, that's the shit, bro. If
I
me with a rocket lance though, that would be crazy. That would be. But I'm the new legend that's coming out next week, so
Ooh.
it's gonna be great. Yeah, I'm rocket lance and something else. I don't know. I was gonna say bow, then I was like, shit, we got that. That's Vector.
Nah, dude. According to people like Botanic, Vector doesn't exist.
I mean,
I don't,
he,
I don't think he exists either.
he's such a good weapon combination, and his SIGs were just like, what the fuck were y'all thinking, BMG? But
They seem
it'd
to
be like
work.
that.
It's probably on purpose.
Nah, dude. So you know Jiro?
Yeah.
They designed him and everything. It was the whole character, and like people like Photo were like super psyched to play him, and then he got his stats added and was like, all right, you don't want anyone to play this character. That
How
whole
do
like
you-
3 defense, dude.
Do you know how they decide that shit? Do they like take it out of a hat?
I have
Or do they
no
like plan
clue.
this shit, dude? Like, there's so many legends that I would love to play, and then I look at their defense stat, and I'm like, well, now you're just like removed from the roster.
Oh, how
Like,
about Queen Nai?
No, exactly.
Queen
Queen Knight's
Nai, oh,
garbage. It's
Queen
the
Nai
So
could
speed,
be so
man.
dope.
Two
If Queen
defense.
Nai had like
No, two speeds.
2 more speed, like that's all I need on Queen Nai, like 2 more speed. I think the SIGs are like fine enough. Just to not be so dog shit slow is all I ask for. That's it.
I get you. I get
That's
you.
it. But there's just like certain stats that like once like I don't get it. Like sometimes I'm like, do y'all add legends just to add legends, or do y'all add legends so that they will be played? I'm like, if you just gave any like I feel like if you have less than 4 in any stat, you're probably not gonna get played unless that stat is Dex and you use like Axe or some shit. You know what I mean? Like where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can see
I'd
that. And
agree.
I think it's a mix in terms of what they do. I feel like it's a mix of, what they want to put in and then what they sometimes have to put in. We're approaching that like cusp of needing a new legend soon in terms of like
Yeah.
release window.
Well, you know the latest Legend Onyx
Yes.
play rate 0.15%.
That's because she's canon though. Like
Wait, the new
Yeah,
Legends Onyx?
I think Onyx is great
Onyx is a
in terms.
cool legend.
Yeah.
I still thought it was Vector.
Man, Vector released in like oh fuck, like October?
Give me a sec. I'm booting the game. I want to find out where I remember.
He was from October. I can check my sheet, but cuz he was being like they had like promo art of Vector and like the trailer in oh shit, it was September. At like Paris
Because
Games Week.
BCX was Petra, right?
Volkov
No.
exists?
Yeah, Volkov
Yeah.
as
Oh,
well.
Volkov.
It
Yeah.
was Vector, Volkov, um Onyx as the last three. You know we've only seen one legend this year so far.
Is it Onyx?
Yeah, it's Onyx. Because Volkov
Um,
released end of December, middle of December, just before they went on to break.
Volkswagen.
remember when they tried to do a legend like every month or
They
every 2 months?
used to. They used to. If you peek back like 2016, you literally have January, February, all the way up to where is it? January, February, all the way up to November. They didn't release one for December, but then they popped out Mirage in January that year. But they don't really need the legends anymore. Like we got 49 legends. We're on the 50th next, like the next release. That's
no.
realistically enough that they're able to slow down the production of them and instead focus on the more I won't say wanted, but like more wanted features in the sense of like 2v2 searching.
Because I feel like what's going on isn't even. I don't even think they want to slow down. Because I'm pretty
Oh, of
sure
course not.
as long as this game is out, they're gonna add like new legends. But I think they need to like expand their teams. What it is, I feel like they're getting all
That team's
these
big.
deals for crossovers and shit. And it's like, oh, we gotta dedicate all like animators to fucking making like all these crossover skins and shit and these promotions and all of that. That I don't feel like they really have the time to double down and make legends at the same time. That's my guess though.
Hmm. I mean, they've been slowing down. We get one legend every 3 months. It was looking at a weapon a year, but it's now looking to be every 2 years. We didn't see one last year, so. But
Yeah, that's tough.
so like I just want to reply to Galaxy quickly about like the chat function in clans on console. You don't want them. You don't need them. Like
It's not even needed.
first
Yeah,
of
that's
all,
true.
chat you'll just get shit talked. Like you'll just be able to shit talk people outside instead of using like the PlayStation chat or anything that everyone uses for each console. You'd just be able to call them shit in game. That's all that would happen. Clan wise, it's literally just a name under you. They have no features. Um, they're completely useless as like features.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what the point of clans is. I think it's like
They had intentions with them. It's just been a while now. 2017. Clans need a massive push, and I don't expect them to go onto console until that update comes for them.
I also don't. Do you think that's coming anytime soon? I feel like it's so far at the bottom of the list, like it's in terms
That
of
list is
important
long,
things to
man.
add. It is a long list. Like they need. I don't even know. Like training mode in Brawlhalla is pretty good. It could use like save states though. I feel like save states go crazy, but I don't even know if that's on the radar because they still have basic shit like trying to like implement the fucking tournaments into the client. Like I don't know how long we've been asking for that shit, but
So I found a Reddit post from me, from 2016, like late 2016, talking about how I was discussing it with BMG at Worlds that year. Like that's how long the idea of in-client tournaments have been. But saying that, esports for BMG have like gone massively up the like ladder of like what's wanted and needed. So we could see it soon, TM.
TM.
You gotta whack that TM in there. While we're on the topic of esports and tournaments, let's talk about some things that Squall has to tell you guys about
Oh,
Brawl League.
I'm excited about this one.
You are.
Oh, well, we have lots of tournaments coming up for you guys, which is super exciting. Yeah, there you go. Spider's pictures up there.
So you'll want to
we-
go from what we currently have and then go
well,
down
yeah,
to the
the
new
f-
stuff.
yeah, we've got obviously these podcasts and the Brawl League Open, but we've got two new tournaments for you, and that is the Brawl League Golden Under. That's coming back, and we've
Is.
also got a brand new tournament, which is going to be the Brawl League Community Cup. Both are going to be for the regions EU and NA.
So let's put a little bit of light into these. So the Golden Under, definitely something we used to do. And the whole idea of that is if you've hit like 1680, the hit for plat means you cannot play if you ever have hit it. And so doing so means that you cannot play in the Golden Unders. You have to then go to like the new events that we have, which is of course our Open series. But the Golden Unders are for gold players, silver players, bronze players, tin players. That's it.
And the Community Cup is going to be on a rotation between game modes.
So let's quickly talk about the Community Cup. Do you want to give people some information about what the Community Cup is and what is going to be doing and using
Oh.
for it?
The Community Cup is going to be a non-competitive way to earn yourself a small name. It's going to be twice a month, one for NA, one for EU, and I said just now that we're going to be rotating the game modes every month, and for this month, we are doing the Morph game mode, 1v1.
Definitely going to be fun. How do you prove their gold? What if they use oats? So we have systems in place that actually track everything about a player. So we're not going to reveal in off the like straight off what we use to make sure no one's smurfing or anything, because of course that's the easiest way for someone to get around it. But we do have systems in place that will allow us to stop people from smurfing the events. And will they be streamed? Yes. We're going to be streaming both of these events. So what it'll be is we're going to be having every Friday there will be a tournament. It will either be a Brawl League Open or a Community Cup as of July. And as of July as well, we will be doing GNU streams on a Monday and also moving the podcast to a Monday. So they'll also be rotating. If you guys want to find out more details about the tournaments, head over to brawley.com/compete. You guys can see the information about our tournaments, our three that we're doing, the Open, the Cup, and the Golden Unders. But you can also sign up to the majors that still have signups open. You know, Summer Champs, Low Tier City. The guy up there, Flambo, is probably going to be casting those as well.
Yeah, buddy. Woo! Weekend off when?
You get 2 weeks off.
I
But
do when?
between summers and
Go to your city,
yeah, dude.
and I'll probably end up doing that like Super Animal Royale thing
Oh shit, yeah. Bagel
if that ever
doing
comes back.
doing that. I don't know how much of that we can actually talk about because I'm pretty sure we've been told about that before it's been like publicly done because it was going to be done last week, but the community tournament got done instead.
Yeah.
Also, I know y'all are like excited for reveals about like the art contest and everything. We have those coming. Don't you guys worry. Those are coming like in a little bit. We have all of the winners of the art contest as well as some head of department favorites which will also be winning a Brawl League avatar. But you guys been playing any like new games recently?
I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
I've been
Nice.
loving the new Terraria update.
Oh, that is good.
Been
Hey,
doing
hey, Luca. Do you
trying
remember
quite a new bit.
when we were supposed to be finishing Terraria?
What? What? No, that never happened. What you on about?
We've not even beaten Wall of Flesh yet in the new one. We legit started on the day it released. Played for like a week. Our game corrupted like 4 times in a row.
That's unlucky.
So we had to keep restarting. Got back to Wall of Flesh, and then like Minecraft Dungeons released, and so
That
we
took all the time.
yeah, that like took all our time away, and then that's about it.
Bro, we just fought Moonlord yesterday.
How is it with
Damn.
the new update?
Oh, it's well, I'd like to say it's easier, but it's probably I've just gotten better at the game.
Really easier with
Slime.
Ooh, how are the new bosses actually?
Oh, the Queen Slime. The mount you get from the Queen Slime, I really love that.
Have you done what's her like Empress of Light? I think is her name.
Oh, she
Bullet
seems
hell.
harder. She seems harder than Moonlord.
Well,
She
she
is
is
a
she
bullet.
is a bullet hell.
You want to do it at daytime?
Oh no,
I watched one
that is forbidden.
video on that, and it looked painfully good and fun. But I'm not too sure about if I'd want to do that in daytime as like my first one, or if I'd want to start with day just to like, you know, so I
Do
don't
you not
have the
start with
easier
day?
version.
It would have been nice if they added another like stage after Moonlord, rather than it just ending there.
Hmm,
Like his
true.
legs come out.
Man, that's the final fight. Is Moonlord chases you across the map.
Just stomps on the floor.
The map is the enemy.
Yeah.
So we've talked about like tournaments, and we've talked about a bunch of other things, but chat, are there any questions you want to ask towards like myself, Luca, Flambo, or Squall?
Yeah, what questions y'all got?
This is like your prime time to just ask Flambo questions because he doesn't have to like follow the don't look at Twitch chat rule that he has when having to cast.
I also still look at Twitch chat anyway. Well,
Of
that's not
course you
supposed
do.
to. How do you play Brawlhalla with a keyboard? I got
Expired.
my
Why is
space bar
Flambo
set
better
to
than you?
jump.
Thoughts on the spear nerfs?
I think
Nine.
spear as a weapon needs to be reworked. That's my personal opinion. I think that weapon is like boring. I always say that weapon has no sauce. Like, what's the coolest thing you've ever seen someone do with spear? And then you think about it, and it's like, wow, it's D-Light tear. Ooh, you know what I mean? Like that is not any other weapon has infinitely more sauce than that,
A
and
D-Light
that's what I
D-Light
need.
isn't viable anymore though.
Yeah,
But
they
do
actually
like delay
removed
faster.
Delight, so
Yeah, it's
Well,
now
you can do
jumpable.
jump D-Light, yeah.
what I saw one was like, where was it?
Terraria
Are we
Minecraft.
high? Nah, dude.
I
I am not
wish.
high. I could get high, but I am not high right now.
It's illegal
Maybe after
in
the
like
lockdown.
3 people's country here. Is it illegal
I
where
mean,
you're from, or is it like, are you in a state that's
it's
legal or?
illegal federally, but legal state-wise.
Interesting. What does that mean?
So it means like I don't know. There's federal law and then there's state law. So in the state of Massachusetts, we're like allowed to have our own cannabis on our person, but it's also like you're only allowed to carry like a certain amount publicly, and you're only permitted to smoke it like on your own private property or like inside your property. But really, what that means is we just smoke weed. Like no one's gonna like
Interesting.
really do shit. I mean, I vape more than I like smoke actual weed. I just use cartridges and call it a day, but
I get you.
it's more or less legal. I mean, if you were a person of color, I wouldn't recommend doing it because you can still get like if people feel like enforcing federal law, they can, but Massachusetts is like pretty lax, Boston especially.
I saw another question. What's your favorite Terraria class?
Ooh.
Which I don't know if you two. You went hella quiet during talking about Terraria, Flambeau. Have you even played Terraria before?
Terraria, no, I have
Oh
never touched
wow.
that game. I've seen like clips of it. I have like a basic idea of what it's about, but every time I see it, I'm like, that game is not for me. Same way I will never touch Minecraft, probably. Like, it's just not my shit.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Mine's
I like
personally
Flambo,
Summoner.
when will you stream?
Mine is
I
also
don't
Summoner.
know. I used to stream, then I stopped. And then now I just feel like I have no time. I would love to like stream again, but no time. If I'm not working, I'm casting Brawl, and then if I'm not doing that, I would like to give my girlfriend some time to spend with me. So
Now that's a good question. Favorite Brawl legend?
Oh, that's easily Cole. It's like hands down. My
Big Rock.
snowman. My snowman,
I-
dude.
Snowman.
Is it like overall or just
Overall,
at the moment?
whichever one you love the most.
It has to be Ember.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ember's my favorite.
You both suck.
No
Ember,
points over for Ember.
I don't understand all these Ember stands, bro. Like Ember can very easily go burn in a fire somewhere. I do not fuck with Ember at all.
Hey, right now it's Yumiko, don't worry.
Yumiko is like,
You say that like it's
Yumiko
not worse.
is almost gas. The reason I don't fuck with Yumiko is because like, what is it? Lil Yumiko still like the highest grossing skin sale of all time? 'Cause I think that
I
skin
think
is so
so.
ass. Like I don't
Which one?
understand how
The
Lil
Lil
Yumiko.
Yumiko.
Why are people
Oh,
buying that shit?
I hate that skin.
That skin sucks.
It's awful.
It was really funny because before Yumiko released, the highest grossing skin was like Kitsune Hitori, which is
Mhm.
like the one with the Kitsune mask.
That's the
And
one I bought.
then
That one's heat.
yeah, and then like as soon as Yumiko dropped, it was like boom, Lil Yumiko shot up. It was the most sold skin in the shortest amount of time.
And I don't get
Like
it.
I got
Ain't she
that
just wearing like pink pajamas and has a leaf on her head? Isn't that it?
yeah,
That's it.
Customized
I don't
Yumiko,
know,
best
bro.
Yumiko. Disagree. You got like the steampunk Yumiko, man.
What about the one in the chest that I wanted and missed by 5 days?
That's the steampunk one.
That's the good one.
The other one I would go to, and this is like people gonna hate me for this one, is the actual like furry chest one.
Ugh,
I kind of like it. It's kind of heat.
Oh, you about the furry chest? That's your shit.
It's
That's
only
his shit.
it's only the Yumiko skin, because if you change it to like what is it, Mountain Dew colors, it looks like Rayquaza. It's got like the same print design as like a shiny Rayquaza, and I can't. I gotta fuck with that. That's like Rayquaza's my shit.
Expired a furry? Whoa, that's
Expired
what's
to
Chad saying.
furry.
I am
Confirmed
probably
furry.
very
Flambo is
far
a
from a
very
furry.
handsome man. Alters, if you're trying to pipe, bro, just slide in the dims. Just slide in the dims. Unless you're underage, then I can't fuck with that, bro. I'm sorry. Wow, there's a lot of skins in Brawlhalla that are like,
Wild chest is furry chest, yeah.
we got a good amount of furry skins in Brawlhalla, right? Like,
Uh, you got like the three that I can think of like from the furry chest, but unless you're just
is there a
counting all
furry
of,
chest?
yeah, you got like a Roland, an Ember, and like the Yumiko in a chest, like all chest exclusives.
I feel like
It's like the
there's.
mouse Ember.
Oh man, yeah. Oh man, that Yumiko skin is dog shit.
I agree.
Oh, I hate it. 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 I
You're
hate it. But I
wrong.
also am able to recognize that it is not for me. It is not for me, and that's okay. Not everything has to be catered toward my taste, but I will verbally say that I despise that shit. but it's not for me, and that's okay. That's okay.
Best meta dev?
Fair.
I
Not
think
a
it might be Orion.
It's gotta be,
Ember.
it's gotta be
Ember.
cool.
No, no.
Metadev Ember.
Metadev Ember can suck my nuts. That's not it.
Ember's like chill. Ember's got some good color swaps, but I think it's gotta be for me it's gotta be Bodva.
What?
Yeah, genuinely
Really?
love. Yeah,
You
so
like that
Okay.
shit?
I like Bodva and Asuri more than I like Orion and Bryn.
Aziri.
I hate
I
a story. It
The
takes away a
Aziri's
character.
cute.
So I don't like the Orion one because of how drastically different it is, which is BMG's like wasn't BMG's intention with meta devs, and the only reason it's that different is because it is the first meta dev.
And that's
And
why
then
it's heat.
and then Bryn's kind of sucks. Like Bryn has so many better skins.
I fuck with Bryn's metadev. It's just like she has better skins. But like I feel like no
Default one.
metadev skin is so good that you're not just gonna use another skin anyway.
Yeah. I've been trying to well, I was trying originally to collect all the meta devs. But fuck, when I first like started, Metadev Orion was the only one, and then I got Bryn. I was like, okay, now I gotta collect them all. I've successfully done so, but
Gotta catch 'em all.
I
I got my meta from Matt Woomer. Shout out to Matt Woomer. And it's like 2 month delay.
two. It was like 6, dude.
Oh shit, yeah, it was like half a year. We all forgot about it and then we got a surprise DM.
Yeah, it was great. However, which legend would you want to see the next Metadev on?
I don't know. You guys
Yumiko.
ever play League?
tried
I
to.
haven't. I know some info about League
Which type of league?
League of
Legends,
Legends?
Yeah,
not
no.
not Rocket League.
Because I don't play League of Legends anymore because it ruined my entire like I don't know, like high school life into early adulthood. So I don't fuck with that game anymore. I dedicated way too much time to it. But their whole thing was that like every season they would release a Victoria skin. And the Victoria skin was basically like similar to Metadevs, like it was exclusive, but it was like a ranked reward that you would get for
Hmm.
placing like gold and above. And it would always be a legend, well, a champion, I guess, since we're talking League of Legends. Which is stupid, right? They're called champions in League of Legends and not legends in League of Legends. What the fuck is that? But they would always be a champion that was like relevant in the meta of that season. So like one of the first ones was Jarvan because Jarvan was like busted, and then it was Morgana because Morgana was busted. And I would like if like BMG kind of like kept that trend, even though it's a different
So
game. I feel like
BMG do that to a degree. They the whole reason like we got Orion then Bryn was because Spear was simple to pick up at the time. And at the same time, they were both like decently played. Same with the same stats go for like Asuri and stuff.
because I say Ogrim, bro. At this point, like
Ulgrim, I'd be down for meta of Ulgrim. That'd be kind of cool.
Eggman.
It's just those. It's like it's literally just the Doctor Robotnik suit.
Yeah, it's a crossover, but you only get it through like the codes.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
And Sonic is Mod X.
I
I
don't.
don't know.
I don't like
I don't
this.
know how he
so
do
what do y'all
that.
think the next crossover is?
Next cross. Well, we just had one. But it's obviously shown that BMG have that like a lot of
Next,
use
like,
with Cartoon Network.
right?
Um, I'm still pushing and wanting that Codename Kids Next Door crossover, but it's like such an old show that
I
like it
know
won't
that's what
get
I'm
shit,
sweating.
dude. If it was something that's like out now, I don't even know what cartoons are out now.
Same.
Get a regular show crossover.
Yes.
The regular show, oh my Mordecai would go off.
Man,
Oh,
I disagree.
the Samurai Jack would be fucking heat. Give me that shit on Koji.
I'm down for a Samurai Jack one. That would be
That would be
kind of nice.
dope as hell. Oh man, I feel like Koji just like since he's just generic Japanese samurai looking dude, like his potential for crossover skins is so high. I'm like so surprised that he doesn't got shit yet. Like it's so easy.
Yeah. It's there's a lot of things that are like harder, I think, for BMG to do. And actually, yeah, saying about Samurai Jack, someone just said it's Adult Swim now, but they're
What is
all
Carl
both.
Raiden?
Man, I miss Raylan.
I do too.
I know actual like wise both Adult Swim and like Cartoon Network are both whacked on top of what was it, like Warner, like Time Warner or something. They're both like those are owned by Time Warner, so it could be done, maybe, but that'd be a hard one to do.
I have
I'm
no
like, what
idea what
else
those
is there?
companies are.
'Cause I'm sure we're gonna get probably more WWE shit too. I just don't know like who. 'Cause I feel like we're bound to get at least like we got a lot of the staples already. We got the Undertaker and all that stuff, but we could still get like Kane, Matt Hardy, Chris Jericho, Triple H. Like there's still like some
See,
iconic stuff there.
now I don't actually know any WWE characters other than like the
Like
ones that
aside
are
from The
already in the
Rock and John
game.
Cena, yeah.
Like, the most I would really knew was like the Undertaker, cause back when like I don't know if they're still made, but when like SmackDown versus Raw was like a thing on consoles, I used to always just play as the Undertaker, man.
We don't have Rey Mysterio though. That's what's been fucking me up. Like I feel like Rey Mysterio is like so like do you know Rey Mysterio? Does that mean
I
anything to
I know
you?
I know Rey Mysterio, yeah. It's like the really short dude, right?
You really short dude with like the like luchador mask, and you just his signature move was he'd always like run to the ropes and like do what he called the 619, and you just like do like a weird bouncy kick off of it. But I'm just like, how do we not have that dude yet? Like that is actually legendary. Like him and Eddie Guerrero. Like I don't know. I watched a lot of WWE when I was growing up, and then as I got older, I just stopped. So I have no idea what's going on now. So I'm like, maybe that stuff's like so old school. But I feel like Rey Mysterio is still around, right? Like,
I don't know.
does he
Maybe.
not do that shit anymore?
All I'm
Chat,
now
tell me, does
thinking,
Mysterio still do it?
all I'm now thinking is I've got to like buy SmackDown on like my GameCube if it's on the GameCube and just beat Luca up with in it, like when I go back up there.
Beat me on what?
WWE.
I will beat you at any game.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You lose to me in Worms, man.
It's like 2-2.
Yo, Randy Orton, the Legend Killer. Yes.
Fanboy, you're just getting hyped over just names of like wrestlers now.
Yeah, because they had some good storylines, bro, when I was a kid, or at least good in relativity to my age. I'd probably watch that shit now and be like, "This is so dumb," but like that's the magic of wrestling, I think.
Yeah. What so let's go like really far out there. What crossover do you want the most?
Do I
Like
want the most?
ignore like the whole idea of like IPs and just like BMG can get anyone right now. What do you want?
I feel like my obvious answer is Naruto, bro.
Really?
I feel like that's such a like most people will say Naruto or Dragon Ball Z. Like that's you try to just like play a game you like with characters that you love, those two franchises, and I guess One Piece, if you want to throw it up there, just have like the largest followings by far.
I get you. I get you. Going with the anime.
Full Metal Alchemist would be a good one.
Oh, you should Fullmetal Alchemist would be so fire, except for the fact that like I can't. And I guess you can make like what would Ed be like sword spear? I
It'd
guess
be like core, maybe.
Sword
maybe
Katana.
that core because I feel like he has like a little arm blade, right? And then sometimes he makes like a little stick out of like metal. I feel like that's all he uses, unless he like uses his hands to like do some weird shit.
Would that be Katar Spear then?
But then he only uses like one arm for the blade. That's why I'm like, would it be sword? Like, would it be like one and then you just make his arm this? I don't know. I don't know how that shit would work.
I now have this image in my head of just a really long arm, which is actually the sword. And then you like, of course, could give it to another legend. Just see like a Suri running on with just like extra arm, which is of course not hers.
Cause I feel like the shitty part about like crossovers is the fact that like since everyone in Brawlhalla uses the same base model, the sense of scale is just completely fucking weird.
Oh yeah,
So it's
dude.
like you'd have Ed and Al standing next to each other being the same size, and you're like, why the fuck does it look so off? Or
It's
what was
like
that most recent crossover?
the
Like even
forearms.
Diamond Head, yeah, forearms looks fucking strange, dude.
Tiny head.
Man, I saw him. I did like so. If you do like the playing dead taunt or whatever, it's like the rip taunt. His like, because of course he has the two arms above him. They like fall down and just like sit in the stage. But also, I tried with Luca earlier, Switchcraft with forearms. And of course, when you of course swap to a different legend, their skin, the weapons aren't the ones they're like meant to be using. Any legend with forearms weapons just gets 2 extra shoulder pads, like here with extra arms. And so I saw a Suri with like with a hammer, just like going for the neutral sig on core. But it's like 4 arms are holding the hammer, and 2 of them obviously aren't hers because they're still red.
Oh, that is fucking weird.
It's great.
It's kind of it was really weird to see, but um, crossovers kind of nutty. If you told me in like 2016 BMG would be like working with Cartoon Network and like other companies that like Hellboy, Shovel Knight, like which is what Yacht Cup Games, all of them. You told me in Brawlhalla you could fight John Cena versus like Jake the Dog. I'd have been like, nah, dude, that ain't happening.
It's the same thing with Smash, isn't it?
Smash is a little different since Nintendo have most of the IPs they're using. Of course, a lot of the new ones aren't with like the other fighting games and other games that they're coming from, but they also seem more down to earth and more fitting of a fighting game compared to Jake the Dog and like the characters from Hellboy, etc.
Yeah, I feel like I was pretty on board with the crossovers, and then the WWE one happened, and that's the one that like fucked me up the most. And then ever since then, I feel like I can't be surprised anymore because in my head I'm just like, whatever the fuck Brawlhalla does is whatever Brawlhalla does. But then it seems like the like WWE is kind of opening their like ability to collab with game developers to like I don't know cash a quick buck or something. I don't know what their plan is, but I saw that they had the King of Fighters crossover recently for WWE,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, so this is gonna be like a trend now. Like whoever's trying to partner with WWE is gonna get to like do a thing. So I'm like, all right, like now because that was I think Brawlhalla was the first that I knew of. Like I didn't see it on anyone else's radar. Like when Shovel Knight was a crossover, I was like, oh, this is whatever. Because Shovel Knight's been in like everyone's fucking games and Rivals of Ether. It's in fucking I don't even know what the name of that fighting game is. He's pretty good in that fighting game though.
Which
But
one?
man, I gotta figure it out now because it's like a fighting
Rivals?
game that no one really plays. Um, fighting game Shovel Knight. It's the one that has like the Binding of Isaac as a character too.
Oh,
Wait, Binding of
Blade
His Life?
Strangers.
I can't think.
It's Blade Strangers. That's the name of it.
Okay.
How does
Guys,
Isaac work in a fighting game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's low tier, but
I want to really know because all he does is cry.
there you go. He just does like what other people do and just cry at people hitting him, and then just like he wins instant W.
Yeah.
But
Some.
yeah, crossover wise, I don't think it's hard for me to be like surprised. I'm still like taken aback at times. Like the Ben 10 one, like I was like, whoa, that's kind of cool. And I was like, oh, it's not the one I grew up with.
yeah,
I just
The
like,
new one.
I bought the skins, but
I feel the same way. Though I felt like since when you're playing, you don't actually really see Ben. Like I felt like the actual like heroes he transformed into are more or less what they look like in the original. So
yeah.
I was like, it's just whatever.
what would you think it would take for Brawlhalla to make it to Evo? I can't see Brawl at Evo. I mean, hell, dude, fucking Evo Online kicked out Smash and replaced it with what? Them's fighting herds.
Them
Imagine
fighting
the
herds
hate we'll
netcode
get.
is dope though. Too
Oh,
bad it's like
I'm
the
not.
exact kind of game I can never play.
I was gonna say I'm not like shit talking them fighting herds. I'm more just like shit talking the fact that Smash's netcode is so fucking bad that they replaced it with them's fighting herds.
My Little Pony game.
Man, it's like
Fish. Hmm.
they didn't even put a platform fighter in. I'm pretty sure they're all traditional fighters, which did surprise me. I'd expect some platform fighter
Like a
recognition
Rivals
there.
with Ether or
Yeah,
something,
like
or like
Rivals or something.
Rooftop
Rivals is
Rage.
like big loved in terms of like fighting game people. It seems compared to like from what I see, Brawlhalla's that game where people are like, it's Brawlhalla, it's free,
Yeah, they kind of shit on it. Yeah.
and yeah, it's like right in terms of like ability money wise, it like knocks like Smash out the park. Um, even
I
netcode
don't
wise, like,
know.
you
'Cause I
think?
feel like well, it definitely like Brawlhalla. I could never see at Evo as
A
like
main
a main
stage.
stage game ever. Like I think they allow anyone to have their community tournament if they just like get enough signups. Like anyone can like host like a side tournament at Evo,
Yeah,
but like no one. I will never see a day. I think BMG could pay money. Like I think you can buy in if you offer fucking Mr. Wizard enough money. I think he'll just fucking put you in the slot. But like I feel like Valhalla being at Evo as a main stage game would actually do more damage than good. I feel like there'd be more people complaining about it than actually like being a good thing for the community.
yeah,
But
but
it's kind
at
of
the
like
same
being
time,
main stage as CEO.
I don't think BMG need something like Evo. Uh,
I
fucking
agree.
2017, maybe they needed something like Evo. They needed to get that sort of like representation from the other sides of the FGC. That's why they were at like not rivals, CEO Dreamland in 2017. They were at Shine. Fuck, where else were they? Combo Breaker, I think. It's kind of
Yeah,
funny that 2017 is like mirrored 2020, but with like Shine, not Shine, low tier replacing Shine.
which
Uh,
I don't blame him, bro. Shine was kind of a shit show last year, so
I didn't get to see anything about Shine, but definitely interested to see. There's still one unannounced event, which I'm interested in, and I'm
what
also
would it
interested
take?
in like what's gonna happen with Worlds.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about because I don't know if it's the kind of thing where you delay it. I feel like the Brawlhalla Esports is like I think in the best spot it's ever been, but
Mm,
I also think still has like a lot of shit that it needs to like figure out. Because right now it's just kind of like tournament after tournament after tournament after tournament, and there's not like any sort of like there's a Brawlhalla World Tour circuit, but granted, Corona did kind of like fuck up a lot of the plans they had for this year.
yeah, there was a lot more spacing, but it meant because of Corona, they've had to like shove tournaments that weren't going to be next to each other just to sort of
Right.
cover them. But I saw someone ask like, what do you think it would take for big teams like Cloud9 to pick up Brawl players, and what would that mean for the game? In terms of what it would mean for the game, genuinely nothing. I don't
Yeah.
think C9 or anyone picking anyone up would mean anything. Like Tempo Storm's what tier 2 org? You class it
Yeah, they're
as?
pretty up there.
They're
Yeah.
like high up. Um, but like they're definitely not gonna be like they're just not gonna be someone that helps develop the game, because unlike games like League where orgs pay in money to bring them into the tournaments and everything, Brawlhalla's like free open entry, and that difference definitely changes the ecosystem of where money flows and how money comes in and out. Because it comes from like you guys as a consumer, people who buy the skins and everything like that. It goes into the into like BMG, And then from BMG, you have Ubisoft putting money in, as well as like you as the consumer that then send out to like Bagel and pay for, as well as paying for all the tournament stuff. And then it flows back into the pro players and stuff like that. That's generally how it works, and it just flows like that. And then some of that will go in back into BMG with players buying skins and. But the ecosystem for Brawl is hella different compared to a lot of other esport titles. But I think what would it take? It would take the game getting a lot more viewers on Twitch. That's about it.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I think in order for a tier one org to like sponsor Brawlhalla player, it's literally just that player who's gonna like the reason you'd invest in Brawlhalla is because we have to have a player that is like so widely, I guess, like renowned. Like everyone just kind of knows that player, wants to hear about that player, and kind of right now, like those players are Boomy and Sandstorm, and then like I think Costelix and Wrenched both have like solid enough followings that they can like kind of they want to push it, but it's more so about when you are an esports org and you're trying to get a return on investment. If you're able to say, "Hey, I have Sandstorm on my team, and by having Sandstorm on my team, I'm able to generate merch sales for the fucking Tempo Storm jersey," then yeah, fuck it. I'll pay
Oh
Sandstorm
yeah.
because I'm gonna get that return on investment. But like, there's not enough people that watch Brawlhalla as is to really get that return on investment. It's just like we're lucky in the sense that people know Boomy and Sandstorm so much and that they have their own brand outside of Brawlhalla on like YouTube and shit that they're able to make it work. But it's kind of tough.
Yeah. I'm genuinely expecting like because of course players don't what a lot of people don't realize about esports orgs is players aren't just there because orgs don't make money off of player winnings. I'm gonna phrase that in a sense of top tier orgs don't do that. There
Right,
are
yeah.
gonna be orgs out there that's gonna be like, especially if
Parasitic.
you're up and coming, they'll be like, give us like 20% of your winnings from each tournament, and um, we'll fly you out to lands and stuff. Yeah, some will do that. They're gonna be shady orgs, if I'm completely honest. But then you have orgs out there that instead don't use like you being good at the game to make the money, but instead your marketability, which is where Boomy and Sandstorm are very lucky to have that identity that they're going to be able to use, especially Sandstorm being like the guy who's good at Smash and Brawl. Like he places well in Brawlhalla, like amazingly well, and then he goes over to Smash at the same LAN and will place like top 32, which is like kind of insane. But
He's good.
it will take a lot for top tier, like high tier orgs to come into the game. I'm trying to make sure we're still on schedule for things. I've just got a couple more things that need to be revealed, but those are getting revealed in a little bit.
Mhm.
I have a question for Squall,
Yes.
which is if you could see a LAN anywhere in the world, where would it be? Same for Luca, same for you, Flambo. Like,
If I
uh,
want to see a LAN or like go to it.
if you wanted to go to a LAN, where would you want it to be? Like, let's say you had unlimited funds, where would you want the LAN to be?
Oh, I mean, I want to see Atlanta, definitely. So I just go to
Just go to Worlds.
yeah, I just go to Worlds,
How unlimited is unlimited?
to the moon and back.
I would like a LAN on the moon.
Brawlhalla first tournament in space. Let's go.
I mean, it would just be as floaty.
Oh, that's shots, dude. What are you, Flambo? Where would you want to go?
Oh, see, that's the thing, right? Because I feel like it depends on how I interpret this question. Because I can interpret this question as, where in the world do I want to go and just happen to have a land there? You know, like,
I
like
get you. I
okay,
get
in
you.
that case, like I could just like say like Japan or some shit, or like South Korea or something cool like that. Places I just want to go at some point in my lifetime, but not necessarily for the purpose of playing Brawlhalla, but I do feel like I think it would be dope if we had a Brawlhalla land at like I'm trying to remember where the stadium is. It's like wherever League of Legends had their like World
Which
Championship
what?
finals for like 20 I want to say for 2018. It's when they had the
Was that
fucking VR dragon fly into the
that
stadium, wherever that shit was.
was last year, I think.
Was that last
That
year?
that was like with pop stars, right?
Oh, that was the year before that, right?
Um,
Right? No, maybe you're right. I'm
wait,
trying because I
yeah, no,
remember.
that is 2020 because 2019
Hey.
was
No,
yeah,
I'm on a
no,
podcast.
2019 was France in Paris. I think it was in China.
I think so too, right? I don't know if it was Shanghai or not, but it was like
I can't remember, and the problem here is one of my lecturers um 2018 was the one with the dragon. Yeah, but one of my lecturers is an ex
oh
Riot dev.
2017.
2017.
That's what Google's telling me.
Ah, shit. I think that would have been
League of
because they go
Legends.
4 places, right? They go like EU, NA, China, and one other. Is it what other like region is it like that they do? Is it like I can't think. A LAN on any
It was
South
in
American country.
Beijing,
Beijing. Okay, so it was
at the
China.
Beijing National Stadium.
They so I saw like pictures of that like production wise. They cut off like half the stadium to make it look so much more full. It's like so cool that it's like able to do that.
Mm,
Um there's a bunch of places I want to see Brawlhalla lands.
I want to go to low tier. I didn't get to see that stadium. I heard it was
Man, I
fire.
saw the pictures. I want to go. But also like Luca's idea of Brawlhalla on the moon.
Yeah, definitely.
Moonbrawler.
Or at least on a space shuttle, something cool. I'm moving like Valhalla on a boat, like a boat tournament.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fresh.
Man,
So like
like
Thatch themed.
yo, it's literally just like pirate themed of like Thatch and like Sidra. And like then you have all of the skins of like Azoth and Jala and everyone who's like got pirate skins and like Orion
Oh,
on
that'd be
like with
great.
like in like cardboard cutouts that you can stand pictures with.
Yeah.
Man, Brawlhalla on a boat sounds cool. However, that also sounds like a lot of logistical problems.
Yeah, yeah, getting good enough internet on a boat to
Need a
start.
lot of wood.
See, would would you internet on a boat or would you like
Well, if it's
stream
a
it?
LAN,
Would you like record it and then it'd be like the only one that like gets like every player has to sign an NDA or something and they can't actually talk about the LAN until it's like broadcast like through YouTube or something.
Mhm.
God, how many views do you think that'd rack up? Just the one stream that no one could watch.
That'd be kind of interesting.
That's funny. Hermerson says worlds at Foda's house.
Man, Foda has like Foda just kept bringing people to his house. Like I think every year there's like someone who stays at Foda's house. But
I went to Foda's house this year
did
before
you?
everything.
I didn't.
Yeah, because it was like when maybe Corona had like just started.
Ah.
Like it was like a big thing like overseas, but like it wasn't like
Uh-huh.
hard in America yet. So the lands had been canceled for the year, but I like flew to his house to go into like the BMG studio so that I could cast like locally as opposed from
I
far
get you.
away. Flota's house is dope though. I'll fuck with it. Not enough to have all the world championships, just not big enough. But like, I don't think Floto lives with anyone else. He got a good chunk of space for someone who lives alone.
does he have a big garden?
A big garden? It's a term. It like depends on what you call a garden, because like he had like a pretty good like green area and like a little like lake kind of thing where he has like a neighbor who goes like, I don't know if it's windsurfing or whatever. It's like pretty sick. It's like, I guess it's not like set up like a garden. Like the front of his house doesn't have like a whole like fucking like Animal Crossing patch going on, but he got like a lot of like woodland area.
I mean, what? Georgia's like full of woodlands. It's like a city surrounded by the woods, right? That's what I saw every time I
Yeah,
was there.
yeah. Yeah, on the highway and all you see is fucking trees.
It was weird. But I think it's time for Luca's reveal, which is of course the art contest.
Thought that was in 10 minutes.
You can do it now.
Okay. Let me
Uh,
just pull up the things. Oh yeah, it was the art contest.
People may have seen
Oh,
things as I clicked
wonderful.
clicked off of Flambeau and may have slightly revealed it accidentally. Oops. No one saw that. No one saw
saw
that at all.
anything. So am I?
Go ahead. Talk about who is first and fourth.
Oh right. So everyone did very well. Thank you for doing the art things for the people who participated. Well, the results anyway. In fourth place we've got Buru with 1800. No,
One
wait,
that you good at reading?
1879. I'm not very good at reading. Sorry. Then
So
third
what's the
place.
context here?
So the contest was who we put out post last podcast. It was a contest to do something to do a Brawl League. So you had to do either Brawl League Chan, which was something designed by Calamari Pop in 2018,
Mm,
or you had to like incorporate the Brawl League logo into art. And so the prize pool for top four was $150. Every place got a every like top four got a Brawl League avatar, and then we have 2 enemy on board founders packs, which are from a game that like we did a promotion of. They gave us a bunch of founders packs for it. If you guys want to see all of the art, it was actually shown at the beginning of the stream. However, it's also in a channel in Brawl League and will be on the website as of Monday. But
okay, so this is fourth place.
This is fourth place, which was Buru with their amazing mech. Like that, like threw me away when I saw it.
I really like that piece of art.
In
Oh yeah,
third
that's.
place,
Oh yeah. In third place, you've got Tectona's art with 1,889 points.
it's
If you
again
can,
really nice one.
yeah,
All of them are nice. I don't know why I'm saying it's a really nice one. They're all amazing. And I didn't expect like what we had to like come in.
A lot of effort was put into these.
Oh god, yeah.
mm-hmm. But yeah, and in second place you got Taburi,
Yes.
Taburi,
I've been pronouncing it
1,909.
Teruri.
Yeah.
But of course, before we go to second place, we have some head of department favorites, which these are all places that didn't go top 4, and will all be receiving a Brawl League avatar. Because like these are loved by the heads in general, from people like myself, Tilty, Luca, RC, Zaruga, all of us put our heads together and came up with 4 art pieces that we really liked, which
Mm-hmm.
will be on screen now, which of course Luca can read off.
God, Discord. We've got Susanna with 1,846 points. Ramen Arms with 1,763. Tiachin
Dude,
with 1,437. Hey?
I was gonna say like some of the names of people is like really hard.
And Entiano Nton, 1,411.
But so first surprised me, but also didn't surprise me. It's an amazing piece of art. I Genuinely love it.
Uh,
Which is who? Luca.
Aster M. Orcupier as
Hearing
the Markiplier with
That's a lot of
1,975 points.
Oh shit, that's wavy though.
so like, I genuinely didn't expect people like Sizz, Asta, and everyone to like jump into the contest. I was like, they're all probably busy doing their own stuff, and seeing all of the artists that came out for this like really made me happy. For y'all, if you don't know, Broly Chan, which was the main focus of the contest, was a character that Calamari created back in 2018, back before Antipop passed away. He genuinely loved the character, and so we thought we'd do a contest for it.
Hmm.
But I am happy to announce that everyone who was just shown name wise, so that is Asta, um, Taruri, Takona, Buru, and then also the hot favorites of Susanna, Ramanams, Taijin, and NTN will all be receiving a Broly avatar. I'd have to, off the top of my head, I can't pull up like how much each top three got money wise, but I'll be contacting those people after the stream to contact them for their PayPals and everything. But genuinely, thank you very much, everyone who entered. Thank you, everyone who voted. Actually, I just remembered a thing that we have because there are 5 people who also won a code through voting on the tournament. Not tournament, the contest. Because we wanted to make it so even if you couldn't draw, even if you couldn't enter, your participation was very much loved, and so we wanted to make sure that you guys could also win something. And I'll be contacting these names with their IDs and everything after the stream, which is Dead As Hungry, Azexon, Marathon, Malustufa. I can't pronounce that one. That's a long one. And ZXY. You guys all randomly won out of the like 280 votes, which we got, which is like hella insane. But yeah, thank you guys very much for entering into those. Just a reminder, we do still have a giveaway going on in the background. Exclamation point join if you would like to enter into that. Also notice Flambo, you go like hella dead, like during certain talks.
What do you mean?
You just sort of, you sort of just stare there, man.
No, I'm just letting y'all talk. I'm not even. I was like, yeah, art. I love art.
That's great.
Art is dope. Fucking, I don't know. I like what I saw. Was it like it was like community voted for like first through
Yeah,
fourth? I see.
so what we did was for like 3 weeks we had the option available for people to submit their art. On that final week before this stream, we opened up voting for the thing, and we did basically just the Google Forms, making sure, of course, every vote was done properly and no one was like cheating.
Mm.
Everyone voted from 1 to 10, and then those votes got counted and tallied, and those winners then got drawn from that properly, with the highest being Asta and the lowest being someone I'm not going to mention because that's not fair.
Okay.
But yeah, we wanted to make sure everyone was given the chance to participate, but also we didn't want it to be a Brawl League vote in the sense of there's like what 10, 15 of us max that would be voting on that when we had 280 people come out for a vote was like really nice. But I am kind of curious as to So of course with lockdown, in all of in both of our countries, I should say, with the UK and then the US, movies have been like going online. If you haven't noticed, or if you have noticed, are there any movies that are coming out that you really want to see?
I'm like, no. I think the only one that like I want to see is Weathering with You, but it hasn't been localized yet, and there's no like legal streaming service to find it on. And I don't feel like finding some like half-assed sub
I
dub
get
from
you.
somebody, so I'm just like waiting for that. But otherwise, I feel like I'm generally not big on movies to begin with. Um, I haven't seen. I don't even know what the last movie I saw was. It might have been Us, which was like all right. And then before that, I don't even know, maybe like Black Panther or some shit. I don't know. I see kind
Wow.
of like
All right,
the
that's
main
a
ones.
gap.
I haven't seen any Avengers movie. I haven't. I got like a list of shit. I slowly kind of watch a thing here and there. Um, but I'm not huge into cinema like some other people.
I get you. I think the last movie I went to see was the Sonic movie.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, it genuinely wasn't as bad as I thought.
It's getting a sequel. I read somewhere.
Yeah. So like at the end of the movie, like Tails pops out and he's like, "Gotta find Sonic," and like I am actually stoked for that. I didn't expect to enjoy the movie as much as I did. I thought it'd be one that it's like, you know, it's alright. It's up there, or it's like in the middle. But no, it was genuinely a great movie. And I think before that, my last seen movie was like It 2, which I saw with Luca. But
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
I still, I mean, It 1 was better. I gotta say.
I like both of them.
Yeah, you and I gotta go see some more movies once everything opens back up, man.
Like Cats.
No,
We're watching Cats.
no, I'm pretty sure Cats is the reason the world's going to kill itself. Like, it's so
Oh
close.
god.
The world was like, okay, then Cats released and it started burning.
When was Cats released?
December 2019.
Yeah.
Oh dear. No, that was last year. 2019.
Yes, December 2019.
Yeah, that was before everything started.
Yes. Everything
What?
started burning right after Cats, man.
Not sure about that one, Chief.
It's Cats' fault. But
We need to watch it.
no, I'm not watching it with you. I'm not gonna go see Cats.
Pussy.
That's
Wow.
what cats are.
Fucking weakling.
Man, if you like, oh boy, Flambo's like
Oh, what
turned
the
into
hell?
some like digital image, some like
I'm
abstract
glitching to
art,
the
man.
Matrix, bro. Did I
Flambo's
like
like
do
the new
something to my
abstract art.
camera?
Oh boy.
I just what did I do? Whoa.
Flambo's literally
Oh.
Eh, Help me.
It's just a
I'm
white
going to the
part.
digital world, bro. Let me get my Digivice real quick. What the heck? I look fine in Discord. What the hell happened here?
Nah, I was gonna say you don't look fine in Discord, man. There we
I do
go.
on
You're
my
good.
end.
Wait, do you look fine in this?
He does
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I see a black screen.
Oh no, I see.
Oh
It's
no,
alright.
wait,
I
it's
see
back.
Flambo. I see good.
He's back.
Finally, liquid Flambo. Man,
So that means the
like,
solid Flambo.
well, he's currently solid Flambo. Like, but
So Flambo.
is that like? Do you have a like a camoed ghillie suit?
No, but I'm sure Amazon does.
Is that how we're gonna see you like during summers, just in a ghillie suit now? Just like you gotta persuade BMG to let you do that.
No, BMG,
How are you
trust me,
gonna
if
see him? He'll be
BMG,
in a ghillie suit.
Well, there'll be like you'll have like Duke, and then you'll just have like a bush that's like talking to you, man.
The casting bush.
Because I feel like whenever I do commentary, my goal is kind of just to make whoever I'm like casting with to like have a moment where they're like, "Fuck, I don't know what to say." That's kind of like,
Really?
yeah, I live off of like that awkward moment. I think it's so
Damn, man.
funny. So like, if I can say something and I just have like Duke or Sparky or Taza, whoever the fuck I'm casting with, to be like, that means I did a good job. That's what I go for.
Man, I don't know. Like that to me is like what I try and not do if I've ever casted. Like you're just out here like, haha, fuck you guys.
He's almost as dark as my skin. Sparky played off of that so great though. That's what I love too, because I was like, I don't remember what match it was. It was like homeboy was just getting hit, bro. You know, we always say barbecue, barbecue, barbecue. It's like kind of a crutch at this point, but like it's also the Brawlhalla thing, so like you kind of want to say it. And then like this dude was just taking so much damage. I was like, damn, his damage was looking darker than my skin, or like blacker than my skin, or something like that. And then Sparky goes, and he's pretty dark. I'm just like, thanks, Sparky.
Sparky's that guy who has the good quips. I find he's like really good at like firing back like quickly and like hard, but at the same time he's good at not going too bad with a joke.
Yeah, because I
What
always try to keep it harmless for like funny. You know what I mean? He never pushes it over the edge.
man, like what fuck, what fighting game was it that like they really it was like one of the devs or something like pulled that really bad joke.
Skullgirls.
Yeah, dude, that like
Mike Z said, "I can't breathe," and then Sharpie was like, "What the fuck?" I was bad hit,
like
bad hit.
how'd you do that? It was like so. Even now it's so recent, but like that was more recent. You can't
Yeah,
fucking.
that was like less than a week ago.
Yeah, it's like I think there's some crazy shit. Uh, but I will happily shout out the fact that first of all, Corona, and then like the whole like protests and everything have really shown out who's the racists, and I kind of love that. It's like who I know not to like go near and stuff now. It's great.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like the racist people in America aren't like that big of a deal in relation to like people who are racist and will claim racist as a label for themselves are like honestly like really easy to deal with because they're like, hey, I'm racist and I know I'm racist and I'm telling you I'm racist and I don't fuck with y'all, and you're like, all right, well, this person knows they're racist, they're not trying to change, they got their shit under wraps, we don't really need to have a discussion here, we know what this is, it is what it is, whatever, you keep on moving. But it's like people that like think they're not. That is like the toughest to deal with because they're like, I'm not racist, I just want equality for everybody and I don't understand and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't really feel like educating you right now, but like you are like arguably a bigger problem than the people that are just like, hey, I'll go lynch you, bro. And I'm like, well, at least you're a KKK member and you like claim KKK. That's cool. We know what you are. Like, I don't fuck with you, but at least we know what you are. But then the people that are like hiding behind the guise of not being racist, oh man, it's too much effort.
I get you. I get you. But we're like close to wrapping up after this final giveaway that's in chat right now. What if you guys have any more questions, feel free to fire them at us. Like
Sorry, I just like, man, what a note to end on.
nah, dude, I like sent it that way, and I was like, wait a minute, we're finishing up like soon. We should probably not finish on like that. Can we ever see a Flam Kiss? Which is Tyria.
That's like, you gotta be like a tier 10 sub, bro. Like, yeah.
It's the
I'm
only
telling you, bro.
Flams.
I gotta set up the OnlyFlams. If I do, it's gonna be at like BCX or something. Like, it gotta be special. I can't just be giving that shit out for free.
Question
Tanzan,
for
what the fuck are you
Luca.
doing in the chat?
Question for Luca, which is who is better, expired or Flambeau?
Oh, that's a tough one. I've lived with expired, so I'm gonna have to say
Yeah, but one
Flambeau.
of us is black. Hey,
See, I knew that was coming.
Reparations once again.
I know it was coming. Luca is definitely a person to live with.
I am definitely a person, yes. I walk with my leg.
No, there's some people that can't do that, so that's a blessing.
That is true, yes.
But what about actually? Yeah. So Squall, what about you? Like, what's your answer there? Me or Flambeau?
Well, I haven't gotten to know Flambeau.
What do you mean? You got everything you need, bro.
It's been like 2
I'm
hours. We're
right
good.
here.
Got Lily in
I'm
the chat saying
Flambeau.
Flambeau as
I'm
well.
black. I'm proud. I say stupid shit on the mic.
both of you are great.
See, that's the
That's
safe
like the
answer.
cop out. And no, that's not the safe answer. That's like that's it. Oh, do these shorts make my butt look big? You always look great, baby. Like nigga, is that what I asked? No, it's not what I asked. So that's the dodge. That's the deflect. But it's like
Oh,
it takes a certain type of person to be like, all right, let me double down on getting the answer that I want. I'm still waiting, bro. You gotta. It's either or it's a yes no question type deal. You know, it's one thing or the other. Is it Flambeau or is it expired? Like
expired. He's
it's
Ooh.
more
expired. It's expired. So you're gonna pick some week old milk over a black dude? I see how it is. C'est la vie.
Alright, and
I
I
expired
need to change
actually.
my Twitter name to Week Old Milk now. Like, people of course with the expired thing, people have called me like old milk and stuff, but never like week old milk. That hit hard, man.
Got the same coloring in your hair as well, dude.
Ow.
Oh
Wait,
damn! You came for the hair, the ad hominem.
I'm trying to work out who's. Wait, where are you getting milk from that's blue?
Wait, what? You never had like week old milk?
The
No,
mold.
no.
Yeah, the mold.
Surprisingly, I drink my milk and I don't leave it in the fridge for like an extra month. Like I came back to from like just after Christmas at uni.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nasty.
Did you have to get rid of it as well?
There was like
Nah, he drank it.
yeah, man. It's like it was like 2 week old milk and then like a month old slab of cheese.
Oh, cheese is fine going.
Nah, dude, that was like it was off cheese. It wasn't good.
Mature cheese is where it's at.
And
Blue milk,
Youngana with the
sometimes known as bantha milk and tatooine milk, was a blue-colored liquid produced by female banthas mammary gland. Oh, Jesus Christ! So basically, milk from titties. Eh,
I see.
Nice.
Is that
known for being very rich and refreshing.
is that something from Star Wars?
I mean, I saw Tatooine,
I
and
saw
I was like, it
Tatooine,
must
and then
be
it's
right.
like most planets across the galaxy. Like,
I heard
Galactic titty
Ratatouille
milk.
was concerned.
but so gonna be wrapping it up in a very few seconds here. I'm actually gonna close these entries early as we pick this final winner, which is Yote God. If they're here, because I want to make sure they're here before I See, also,
So-
I want to point out to everyone that I have the Flambeau camera like right next to the codes, and if I like scooted it over anymore, it would have revealed, like on Flambeau's face would just be a bunch of codes.
I am the codes.
Like, hey man,
You be the code.
I can quickly do like that, and they're on stream and then they're gone. Which I'm fortunate enough to know those are all redeemed. Because I keep redeemed codes in the file, so I know who has what code and like where that code went. But Yoke God not actually continue actually saying anything, we're gonna like kick him out and pick a new winner, which is Hepito. But they're gonna be here. I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna stay here for 2 hours trying to find a winner again.
Yeah, man, we're gonna like keep rolling until we find someone. Flambo, you're not allowed to leave until.
That's it.
Oh,
Everyone
bro,
in
that's
chat
fine.
leaves, so we're stuck here for 2 hours.
I mean,
People are trying to join.
feels bad for the people that are trying to join after like it's already locked, but again, looks like this person's not here. Just people just dipping when they realize it's like a CC, man.
Spicy
Actually,
DM. Oh shit. Zixie's trying to get in my DMs. He's trying to get the pipe. Whoa. And Wanderlust sent me Yumiko with a gun. No, slow
oh boy,
down.
Yumi gun?
hey, there's a person who has won the community color code.
Whoa.
We can finish
Yeah.
that. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I'm gonna be contacting all of the people from the contest and also all of the code winners and everything over the next week. There's a lot of people that I've got to contact to give out codes to now. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you Flambo and Squall for joining us today. Flambo, you're able to go sleep now.
I'm gonna play more Xenoblade, bro. It's gonna go crazy. The Monato's calling me. This is the Monato's power. I can change the future.
I'm
That's
really
my
feeling it.
best impression of y'all's accents. So,
Damn.
Man, have you ever heard like Toast do a British accent?
no, but I can imagine it's fucking
So
terrible.
Toast and Batonic both bully me on tournament days. And both like do a mock British accent, and it's painful.
Oh god, Bitonics? I
But-
don't even. Ew.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Next next podcast will be in July. We'll be getting an announcement out about that probably on 22nd or so of this month. Make sure you head over to brawlleague.com/compete for all the tournaments that you guys have just seen announced today, which is the Golden Unders, as well as the Community Cups, which will be actually a really easy way to get Brawl League avatars. You can literally go in and just sign up, and you have a chance to win it just by playing top 3 get Brawl League avatars, top 8 get Community Colors for all of our Community Cup events that we're going to be doing from now on.
Registration for those events are open, by the way.
See, that's perfect. Also, for reference, when we do Brawl Ball, that means we're going to be giving away 54 Community Colors in 1 month.
That's crazy.
I had to work that out because, of course, we had to get like permission from BMG about that. Just to make sure we're allowed that many codes when that's good. But
So what does that mean? Does that mean just talking to Slosh?
it does mean just talking to Slosh, but at the same time, I was highly expecting him to just be like, no, you are asking for 54 codes. You can have like 20. But Slosh is like, yeah, that's fine. So thank you guys very much, as I just said, for like watching. Thank you guys for joining, you guys over here. And if you ever want to talk to like myself or Luca, we'll always be in the Brawl League Discord. If you ever want to talk to Flambo, where can they find you on Twitter? Is it like at Flambeezy?
Correct. Yeah. At Flambeezy. I'm also in fucking the Brawl League Discord. So like you can DM me. Doesn't mean I'll answer though. I might, but it depends. I'm just saying you could contact me there. But if y'all just like, yo, let me suck your toes, I'm definitely not gonna reply. So
You got that before?
I've gotten all kinds of things, bro.
Man, I've had some creepy DMs from Brawl League. Like it happens. But thanks guys. We'll see you in July. Or you can tune in next week for a Brawl League tournament on Friday. That's also what you should do. It's a Brawl League
Brawl League.
Open for NA, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
do
neat.
turn up for that, please. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all for having me.
Peace.